Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of ChinaTech, and the Xiaomi Mi Band 4 is the latest Mi Band in Xiaomi's line of Mi Band fitness trackers. They're well known for being these great value, sort of budget fitness tracker devices that still have a whole lot of features packed in, but just how good is the Mi Band 4? I've spent 2 weeks now playing around with it, and I'm ready to share my thoughts and opinions on the Mi Band 4 and go over some of the things it does really well and some of the things that it's not so great at. So with that said, let's jump straight into it. So the biggest selling feature of the Mi Band 4 was by far the brand new color screen, and you can see just by looking at it, it is bright and it is really colorful and it is just a pleasure to look at and use. The colors really pop off the screen, and you can see the Xiaomi UI on the Mi Band is really set up to sort of have these vibrant colors everywhere. You can see they really do pop off the screen, and it is just a pleasure to use this on the Mi Band 4. So the screen is definitely bright enough to be viewable even in direct sunlight, and that's exactly what you want on your fitness tracker. Maybe you'll be out on a run or something outside and you do want to be able to see that screen, so it's great that in this fitness tracker Xiaomi's thought of that, and the screen can get bright enough for pretty much any scenario you can think of. On maximum brightness it actually is almost a bit too bright, and so I normally like to go one below, and I feel like that gives me the best balance of not being so bright that it's almost blinding, but also being able to see it in most conditions. And if you're coming from one of the older Mi Bands, the Mi Band 2 or 3 most likely, you'll probably be pretty pleased to see that the screen seems to have gotten slightly bigger. More is definitely used than on the Mi Band 3, and it is a lot higher resolution than the other Mi Band screens that we're used to. So overall, Xiaomi really knocked it out of the park with the display on the Mi Band 4 this year, and this screen is undoubtedly one of the biggest selling features of the Mi Band 4. Looking around the band though, you can see that Xiaomi also packed in a heart rate sensor again this year. That's been standard on the Mi Bands for a few years now, but it's great to see that they've added a new one in, and it looks to be a slightly different version from the one in the Mi Band 3. So hopefully that should give some improved heart rate accuracy. And so what that does mean is that you can use the Mi Band 4 not only to track your heart rate, but also it can do things like sleep monitoring if you're comfortable sleeping with the watch on your wrist, which is a cool little feature for Xiaomi to include in the Mi Band 4. Another thing that Xiaomi absolutely killed it with this year was the battery life. So you can see on my Mi Band, I'm at about 60% battery life. And so I've been using this for almost 2 weeks now, and the band is still on 60%. I've only charged it once when I got it out of the box. So the battery life on the Mi Band 4 is pretty incredible. So this wasn't in continuous use. It's sort of been sitting on my desk for 2 or 3 days. But on the other hand, I have been using it pretty heavily for that other week. And so it's great to see that not only using it does the battery life hold on pretty well, but its standby time for the Mi Band 4 is pretty incredible as well. Really though, beyond that, the Mi Band 4 has all the things you'd expect. You can see, swiping down, we can see our steps, the distance we've gone today, calories burned. We can check our heart rate using the heart rate monitor. We can also start a workout. So you can see if I tap on that, we have a whole lot of different workouts we can pick from: outdoor running, on a treadmill, cycling, walking, some sort of gym session, and even taking it into the pool to swim. You can start all those workouts from the Mi Band itself. Swiping down again, you can see we can access weather information, sort of upcoming weather forecast straight from the Mi Band, which is pretty handy. And then again, notifications. You can get incoming notifications from your phone and they'll appear there. More, you can see we do have access to quite a few different little extra features on the Mi Band. You can see things like alarms, music control for your phone, setting timers, finding your phone, and changing the watch face on the band. All things that Xiaomi's included in the Mi Band 4. So if you're coming from older Mi Bands, then most of this stuff should seem familiar. But if you've never had a Mi Band before, then you are in for a treat with all the features that Xiaomi does pack in to their Mi Band devices. And if you are upgrading, you'll be pleased to know that Mi Band 3 bands, as far as I'm aware, are actually compatible with the Mi Band 4. So you might not even be able to tell the band from my Mi Band 3 is actually connected onto my Mi Band 4. Personally, I just preferred it. It was a slightly different design, maybe slightly thinner along this strip, and then a slightly wider band, and I didn't really like that, so I just literally pulled my Mi Band 3 out, and the Mi Band 4 unit snapped straight into the Mi Band 3 watch band. So that was pretty handy, and it is good to know if you're upgrading that all your Mi Band 3 bands should be compatible with the Mi Band 4. Now with all that said, despite all its incredible features, there are still a few drawbacks to the Mi Band 4 that I just like to bring up. Now this first thing is sort of a more general thing to bring up, just in fitness trackers in general, but if you're not really into fitness trackers, the Mi Band 4 is probably not for you. It really doesn't bring anything particularly new to the table per se. If you've ever had a Fitbit, if you've ever had any sort of other fitness tracker, most of this stuff isn't really new. The Xiaomi hasn't really innovated anywhere. It's just brought a sort of fitness tracker device and really dropped the price, making it definitely a lot more accessible, but not actually innovating really, not bringing too much new stuff to the table. And for some people, this is exactly what they want. They just want a simple fitness tracker to count their steps, measure their heart rate. For others, if you're not really into traditional fitness trackers, or if you're looking for a more advanced device, then unfortunately you're not going to be finding it in the Mi Band 4. So for instance, personally I like to run, I like to go for runs, and one thing that I really do wish the Mi Band 4 had is some sort of inbuilt GPS system. So the Mi Band 4, as far as I'm aware, doesn't have a GPS actually built in. If you want to do any sort of GPS tracking for your workouts or exercise, you actually do need to connect it to your phone. You'll have to literally like bring your phone with you. I'm not really a fan of that. I think it's a bit of a pain when you're running. And so really what that means is some of just the actual information the Mi Band 4 gathers is pretty inaccurate when I'm going on a run. So for instance, a few weeks ago, I went on a 5K run and I didn't bring my phone. And so the Mi Band 4 did its best to sort of track it. It tracked my steps and heart rate pretty well. But for my 5K run, it was trying to tell me I'd done about 2Ks. So, well, that's totally wrong. I've measured out myself. And to be fair, you know, for such a budget device, you can't really expect it to have every single feature built into it. But that really is just sort of one glaring flaw that I've noticed in the Mi Band 4. Any sort of stuff where you can't bring your phone when you're exercising, the Mi Band 4 does fall a bit short. And yeah, as I was saying before, the Mi Band 4 doesn't actually bring too much new stuff to the table. So if you do have older fitness trackers like the Mi Band 3, like the Mi Band 2 even, or just, you know, a Fitbit, an Apple Watch, or any of that sort of stuff, you probably won't find the Mi Band necessary at all. It doesn't really have too many extra features that you're missing out on. So if you are looking for a new fitness band, if you haven't gotten into fitness trackers and you're after a device, then I can 100% recommend the Mi Band 4. I think it brings a whole lot of incredible features to, you know, the masses with such a cheap price, and such an incredible screen up front really does make it a pleasure to use. On the other hand though, if you've already got a fitness tracker, if you're already invested, then the Mi Band 4 probably isn't the best buy. As I said, it just doesn't have a whole lot of new features to really make it worth your while. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up my review. So this overview of the Mi Band 4's features and its drawbacks. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe down below. I'll also have a link to where I purchased my Mi Band 4 from in the video description, so check that out if you're interested. Apart from that though, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.